All right, hey, what's up, everybody? So it's Mr. C here. So we got some stuff that I have to do. The work for today is going to be pretty simple. Again, we're working on Pearson. If you go into Pearson, all the work is listed on what to do. It's under your reading and literature section. When you get done answering all of the questions in Pearson, then you turn it in. Do not turn it in before you finish answering all those questions. It's comprehension check, research, concept vocabulary under the making meaning section. And then when you go down to effective expression, it's going to be just the evidence log, a digital evidence log. But in the chat session here, here's what I want you guys to do a comment on, okay? This is the question right here. It says, your day will be awesome today because, and then type in why. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the parade, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. I'm not sure what the route's going to be yet, but I'll be in it. I'll be driving in my black vehicle, my black Yukon or my Explorer, and I'll have like all the sounds and stuff going because you guys know I like music. And then for Pearson, again, it's going to be the poetry section in there, the poetry collection, which is pretty cool. Very short stories. You guys can get through that pretty quickly on your own. Do people have on the environment? So you guys, the world is filled with just crazy things, like cool stuff. Like people that have gone diving. I've actually gone shark diving before in Hawaii, and it's pretty amazing. But things that it says here: will our children's children be able to enjoy these wonders? What's up, Kalia? In this section, we're going to read different selections, and then we're going to discuss the relationship between humans and the environment. So we have the three stories. We have Turtle Watchers, Nature is What We See. And again, we're going to be doing the comp check on this, the concept vocabulary, and then we're going to be doing the evidence log, and then the research. So it's the summary. It says, Turtle Watchers, Nature is What We See, and The Sparrow are poems about people and their relationships to the natural world. Linda Hogan's poem, Turtle Watchers, moves between two time periods. In the first, an old lady watches turtles coming in from the sea to lay eggs, and in the second, the speaker considers a sea turtle that swam alongside her and ponders turtles' mystic significance. Nature is What We See is a poem by Emily Dickinson. In the poem, the speaker says that we know nature by what we see and hear, but that nature is something greater than that. And then Paul Dunbar's poem, The Sparrow, describes a bird that sings at his window. He is too focused on work to pay attention to it, and so it flies away. The speaker says that many good things in life are like a sparrow. We don't realize what things in life are like a sparrow. We don't realize what we've lost until it's too late. It's kind of true today, even like when we think about like some of the stuff that's going on, like some of the freedoms. When we think about like some of the stuff that's going on, like some of the freedoms that we have, some of the things that we take for granted. You don't realize what you have until it's gone, and a lot of things aren't going to be coming back. Things are going to be changing. The way we do things, the way we move around and do things, and some of the craziness is it's unbelievable. Some of the things that we've seen. I sit here myself, and I have two windows out here, and I can listen to the birds. Every day I see hummingbirds come over towards my window because there's a tree that they come and hang out at. So it's kind of cool. I've actually watched them and recorded them before, so it's pretty cool. As I read Kalia's statement here about being at work and just at home chilling out, that's kind of cool. We got meetings today, so I won't be able to do all that, but here's the insight of what I want you guys to think. It seems to be unchangeable. In Dunbar's poem, people could bond with the birds of peace and hope and love. In Dunbar's poem, people could bond with the birds of peace and hope and love, but are too distracted. In Turtle Watchers, it suggests that we have lost the ability to connect with nature. And that's true. Sometimes we just go about our business without even thinking about stuff, thinking like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's this or that's that. In the three concept vocabulary words, we have ancestors, wisdom, and heed. So check out those meanings. Go to a dictionary online. Make sure you put those inside of the notebook section for those three words under concept vocabulary. And then also add a sentence to that. Make up your own sentence. So you guys will be doing that. And then we get to the poems. So we have Turtle Watchers, it says, Old Mother at water's edge used to bow down to them. The turtles coming in from the sea, too many eggs, like tears, and I like to see it all. Old Mother, as if in prayer, the turtles called back to where they were born. The hungry watchers standing at the edge of trees, hoping for food when darkness gathers. Years later, swimming in murky waters, a sea turtle swam beside me, both of us watching as if clasped together. In the lineage of the same world, the sweep of the same current, even rising for a breath of air at the same time, still watching. My ancestors call them the keepers of doors, and the shore a realm to the other worlds. Both ways and water moves the deep shift of life, back to birth and before, as if is a path where being truly met, back to birth and before, as if is a path where being truly met, as if I am ready. So ancestors is one of the words right there that you guys can look up. And then we move on to Nature is What We See by Emily Dickinson. Nature is what we see. The hill, the afternoon, squirrel, eclipse, the bumblebee. Nay, nature is heaven. Nature is what we hear. The bobolink, the sea thunder, the cricket. Nay, nature is harmony. Nature is what we know, but have no art to say. So impotent our wisdom is to her sincerity. The bobolink is a small bird, and when it's the word nay means no, it means like, nah, like hold up. Hey, Katrina. And then the third poem is The Sparrow. It's a little bird that beside my window flutters down. A moment chirps its little strain, 10 taps upon my window pane, and chirps again, window pane, and chirps again and hops along to call my notice to its song. But I work on, nor heed its lay, till in neglect it flies away. So birds of peace and hope and love come fluttering earthward from above, to settle on life's windowsills and ease our load of earthly ills. But we, in traffic's rush and din, too deep engaged to let them in, with deadened heart and sense plod on, nor know our loss till they are gone. So we're going to answer the comp check. In the Turtle Watchers, there's two questions there. In Nature, we see there's 3, and then you guys are just going to pick up something, and you guys are going to go ahead and write about that. Concept vocabulary again has the 3 words: ancestors, wisdom, and heed. And then that'll be that for Pearson this week, and that's for the whole week. And then you guys will go into Galileo. Looking at the scores already. I mean, there's some high scores already. A lot of people got like 100s on it. So what we're going to test is going to be on Friday morning. I'm going to finish up the work test tonight, and I'm going to load it up so that way you guys can take it tomorrow, and then you guys should be good to go. Kalia and Katrina, for everybody that's on right now, do you guys have any questions right now? Because this is going to be the lesson for the day, just to go over what we've already gone through, and then with the homework. I have a meeting at 9 o'clock that we have to go to for all the teachers, so it'll be from like 9 until 10. So I just want to make sure that I get this video run through, and it'll be real quick. It's just a re-emphasis of Pearson. And then also for the parade tomorrow, we have that parade going through Marley Park tomorrow. And I want to say it's going to be going through next door to Fry's over by Waddell and Litchfield. There's like that little development right next door. That's what we're going to be going through as well. What's up, Jade? You say no to what? Your day will be awesome because is it backwards for you guys? Like when you guys look at that, is it backwards? I don't know, because when I put it on my video screen, it's backwards. Okay, cool, Katrina. Were you able to get into your bell work? Did you get your bell work done? Or have you gone into Galileo? It's in the writing section of Galileo. Tonight it closes up. Okay, cool. Good job. Good job, Katrina. I'm proud of you. Also, I always select the language that you guys can pick from, so that'll be available as well. Okay. And then check the calendar. Check the calendar of Galileo for the test. Oh, that's weird because I left it open. I'll check it out again and then see what's up. Okay, Kalia? Has anybody had the same issue where it showed up that it was locked, but then was able to still get into it eventually? I know some people did. Some people had some issues. I know some people did. Some people had some issues, but they were able to eventually get into it. I wish my screen was able to see what you guys saw because whenever I go into Galileo, obviously it's for something different. But I'll make sure, I'll take a note of that right now, actually, and then go ahead and do that for you. All right. So I'm going to be getting out of here because I got a meeting. I'll be here for about another 5 more minutes or so, and then answering any kind of questions that you guys may have about anything else, kind of like an AMA. I don't know. I know that. I mean, obviously, they close the school down for the rest of the year and stuff, so that's a done deal. But I believe there's some people that have left instruments in my classroom, so those are available to get picked up. I don't know when. We'll have to get with the front office for that. And then grades. Yeah, Pearson, and a lot of the programming guys has been crashing Schoology as well. They've been trying to or reopen it on Friday night if it's still messed up where you guys aren't getting through. But a lot of the things are crashing. Okay, and also the internet's tripping out too. They can't handle everybody being at home at the same time and doing the internet stuff. It's Don't waste all your day doing it. I mean, it's funny because some of the teachers or some of the parents that are of younger kids are like struggling because they're trying to teach their kids how to do things like math and stuff like that, and they're struggling with it. And they spent all day doing homework and stuff. So I'm telling you guys right now, don't spend all day doing stuff. Get outside, walk around or something like that. Don't waste all your time doing this stuff. It's crazy. Just be a kid. All right. I always tell you guys, don't waste all your time doing this stuff. It's crazy. Just be a kid. All right. I always tell you guys, be a kid. I tell my kid that all the time. She plays video games literally from like the time she wakes up until the time she goes to sleep. And she'll do like maybe like 20 minutes of homework a day. That's it. And throughout the course of the week, she's done with it, you know? So she's just being a kid and she doesn't want to go outside and like hang out with any of her friends and stuff like that because she doesn't want to get sick and stuff. But that's just her. So I encourage you guys to get outside and go do stuff. And again, just be a kid and just have fun. All right. Keep trying with Pearson. Um, I understand, Katrina. Yeah, just even if it's just to get like some open up eventually. Try to use Google Chrome as well. Don't use any other browser. I use Firefox and it doesn't let me in, but use Google Chrome if you have it. Then let's see, and then don't forget to do bell work. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go now because I gotta get ready for my meeting. But if you guys have any questions, email me or text me. You guys have my number. You guys can text me Email is the best way to go, just because I'm always on my with a text message. All right. Jade, how are you and your mom doing? Good. Katrina, you and your dad doing good in your new house? See you, Jade. All right, cool. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.